But all right, guys, here's our week 2 recap. Week 2, week crazy, week opposite world, week what the heck just happened. At least for me, that's what it felt like. Anyways, here we go, guys. This week's closest game was also our highest scoring matchup. Josh's Gronky Kong put up a massive 147 points, spearheaded by this week's who? Allen Robinson? Who? Got him 33 points out of nowhere. However, 7 out of 10 players were scoring in double digits. Was not enough to hold back the tidal wave of points delivered by Aiden at his 5-6-1 big one. Led by Tom Brady's 29 points, Steve Smith's 25 points, Aiden racked up 154 points. And what was scary was the numbers that he left on his bench. I'm not even going to take a look at it. I'll tell you what they were. You go look at them yourself. Crazy. Nice week, Aiden. Josh, that was tough, man. Again, you ran into a monster this week, dude. Now, the route of the week comes courtesy of the 142-86 point trouncing by Team Buck Bon Jovi over Team Six Rings. Rich got strong performances from his receiving corps, Edelman 33 and Marshall 23, while Chris's receiving team of Smith 26 and Moncrief 25 were parked firmly on his bench, so he got no help from them at all. Rich took that one nicely. Alright, thanks to Chris's lackluster 86-point performance, my measly 87 wasn't the lowest of the week. It was outscored by my bench, however, so never a good thing. I managed to throw up 3 goose eggs, thanks to a last-minute sub by Mike Evans, substitution. Again, don't read everything, or don't believe everything you read. Mike Evans, 100% healthy, going to get a bunch of looks and targets from against the weak Saints defense. 0! While my opponent, the Beeville Buffaloes, Mikey dropped the big 116 on me. He got led by Julio Jones with 26 and Jarvis Landry 21. So, yeah, Mike cakewalked this one. It's a nice victory. If you're not noticing the trend this week, last week was tight ends were big. This week, wide receivers. So, I guess I shouldn't have gone running back heavy. Who knows? We'll see. I'm geared for the end of the season. In another close game, Deep-Hole got it right. Went up against Chalupa Batman. And fortunately for Deep-Hole, got more Chalupa than Batman. Ethan's team got output from his QB, Wilson, 21. And then some solid numbers from some other guys. Lisa and Brian, on the other hand, got Romoed for 6 points. A goose egg from Hill. And a -1 from their defense. So, yeah, that gives them the Taco Award for the, they get lowest points of the week, yeah. With their score 95-85. So, yeah, Ethan took that one. And speaking of another Schwabenbauer, Nicole and Team Shabanic got beat up by Big Cuz Ray and his Who Dat Not Nation, which he still needs to change the name. Actually, probably not this year. That looks about right. Anyways, he got a big win, 119-94. Ray's team was carried by 3 players. He rode Big Ben's 30 points and that double connection with Antonio Brown. How did you manage to get those two together? That's nice. He had 37. And Anquan Baldwin out of the flex position. Good point position with 18 there. And then Nicole got hurt by 2 goose eggs and a -3 from her defense. So defenses weren't helping out too many people this week. Last but not least, we have the league surprise, the Golden Child. 2-0, undefeated Tegan. And Team Myers beating up on Grandpa Norm. Team Beargrass Bears, 120-107. While Dad got good games from Sanders with 28 and Fitzgerald, 37, who was thought dead. Good thing you played him, buddy. Could not offset 6 of his players, scoring a combined 11 points. So you had a few on your bench, I think. So, but just a tough week again, dude. And you ran up against, hey, Teagan's undefeated. What are you going to do? Beginner's luck, I guess, right? T got big games from his first pick, Aaron Rodgers at 21. Aaron Decker got him 23. And then Tucker's kicker got him 15. And then for at least one of us, his Broncos D came up real big and gave him another 20, carrying him to his second victory. All right. That's pretty much it for the scores and everything. That's going to leave us with 3 teams at 2-0. With Rich showing a solid lead with 327 points scored for him with only 174 scored against. Teagan and Mike are coming in with a close second there, about 50 points behind him, both tied at 2-0. Down in the cellar, yours truly, the Commish. 0-2 with a whopping 175 points scored and 301 against me, so I'm pacing myself. I'm set up for the long haul. Looking long term here. So next week, I take on Teagan. Actually, let me rephrase that. Next week, I'll take out Teagan. Aiden, you take out Rich. And Chris, he's going to take out Mike. That'll put everything back to good. And the season will be back to normal. Alright, guys. Peace. Get your waiver wire stuff done. Make sure your lineups are set for Thursday, and good luck, unless you're playing me, which means you. Aiden. Goodbye. Alright, guys. See you.
Man, I'm sick of losing my pants.
I can't even dance.
My pant cuffs got caught on the skateboard wheels again. If we only had a new style. But what?
High cuffs, high waist, solve your problems the old school way. High tide, high tide.
Say goodbye to low pants and hello to high tides, the newest old fashioned.